I just think as an industry we're outdated and we're arrogant, thinking, oh, well, I'll just keep the information to myself. I was talking to one of our guys yesterday, beautiful guy, great agent, and I looked at this property that he had on the homepage of our website, and it had council rates, water rates, no strata levies, and we put strata levies pretty much on everything, as you should. And I rang him up and I said, Ledger, why don't you put strata rates? He said, oh, they're 52 grand a year. I said, yeah, so why don't you put the strata? Not putting them up doesn't change it. Well, the vendor sort of said that they thought it'd be better if we get the conversation, we receive it, we chat to them, and then we tell them. And I said, with great respect, and I do respect your vendor's perspective on things, I said, what about this? By concealing it, you're highlighting it. Because everyone wants to know, well, hang on, why haven't they put the levies up? And it becomes a bigger deal because you're concealing it. I said, just be transparent. I was in a place recently that I just sold. My levies were $64,000 a year. It is what it is. At a certain price range, if you want a concierge and if you want a cleaner every day to come to the building, you got to pay a certain levy. So, mine was $16,000 a quarter and this one was $13,000 a quarter. But I guess my point is just always default to transparency. Building reports, strata reports, levies, prices, information. Unless your legislation such as Queensland doesn't allow you to have a price up there, you just have the price. Because the problem is we're going to find your competition is going to go out there, they're going to put a price guide on everything, they're going to put all the information there, they're going to start eating your lunch. Because you might be thinking, oh, well, I'll keep a bit back. So, on his, I gave him a new perspective. I said, I don't think that's out of the ordinary. For the apartment's worth about $8 million. It's in Bondi. I said, I don't think for an $8 million apartment, $52,000 a year is... I was selling Russell Crowe's place. His levies are $520,000 a year. Every year, $520,000 strata levies. That's a lot, but you still, you can't hide it. It is what it is. You can't pretend they don't exist. You may as well just tell people what they are. REA stats here. This is recent, and I think it's actually got worse since now, but 71% of buyers, what frustrates them most is no price or price guide. There's just no reason to not put a price up there, a price guide. Or there might be in 10%. John, this is unique. I'm selling a sandstone church. There's never been one sell before. I don't know if it's worth 6 million or 10 million. Fair enough. It's not a bad argument. Let's go without a price for the time being and see. Other than that, it's just bullshit. You're just not having the real conversation with your vendors and allowing them to allow you to have the real. 50% no floor plan. Most of you guys are using that now. Look at this stat. 40% don't search past the first page of results. 72% are likely to skip past properties with no price. 69% say the agent is less trustworthy if they don't have a displayed price. This is not from REA. This is from their customer base. So again, I ask you to look at your hygiene of your business, and if you're not using price guides, or if you're not putting all the information up there, you have to rethink it, because this is the new world we live in, is people want this information. You think, oh, well, if they really want it, they'll call me. No, they don't.
By Christmas, key activities from now till Christmas to make sure we can just have our best quarter.
Well, some of the stuff is perennial, that is year in, year out, so...
That's given you a test ride of the Real Estate Gym. In the Real Estate Gym, we've got all the information you need to succeed, whether it's prospecting, listing presentations, scripts, dialogues, how to actually have the best templates and have a process-driven business. You can join the Real Estate Gym. The doors are open now, and it is less than 1 coffee a day as an investment.